Oh, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome to a quick story. I want to tell about what happened tonight, where I was not only a good person and helped out lots of people, but I also helped myself. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. I don't know what I was going for with that in opening statement, but screw it. So, I had an order for East Coast Wings. Actually, I had 2 orders for East Coast Wings tonight, right? And East Coast Wings is in a shopping center that, okay, so I have a terrible little diagram here. The parking lot, so this is the entrance. This way goes that way, and then this way goes this way. So each side is one way. There's one cut through right here, and this is all parking here in the middle, okay? Are you following me here? So you come in. The entrance is here, and you go that way, and then this way you go that way out the exit. Okay, does that make it more clear? So, there's this is already a terribly designed parking lot because this exit, which goes out this way. Now there's another exit over here somewhere, but this exit right here, where you go, there's an ATM right there, which means if someone is using the ATM right there and isn't pulled right up to it, you can't get out, and you just have to sit there and wait on this jackass to get their money out. Because they didn't get close enough to the ATM. But it isn't entirely their fault because the person that designed this needs to be punched in the dick. Okay? Okay. So, there was a truck. Wrong side. A Loomis Fargo truck. A Loomis truck. An armored truck. Parked right there. Next to the ATM. An armored truck, you know? Blocking up the road. So when I got there, now, mind you, I got the order, and I got the notification that the order was ready to be picked up when I was literally in a different county, like 15 minutes away. Which means by the time I get there, my order has been sitting there for at least 15 minutes. And I got a second order while I was on the way. But this truck is sitting there. When I first get there, that truck is sitting there, and there are 2 or 3 cars parked, waiting, and I went, oh god. So I pull into one of these spots right here, because East Coast Wings is right here. I pull into one of these spots. It's like the 4th one down, something like right here. This is not to scale. So I pulled into a spot that's about this far away on this scale, right? And I run in to get the order. I see the 2 orders that are mine, and I see another order that says Amanda. And I went, I wonder if that's Amanda's. And another dasher comes in right behind me. And I said, are you looking for Amanda? She said, yeah. I said, it's that one right there. She said, oh, thank you. I said, I think that's my friend. Is that really close, like right over there? And I pointed, and she went, yeah. I went, it totally is her. She told me she was ordering soon, and she hoped I would get it. She's like, well, it's too bad we can't swap. I said, I don't really want to see her anyway. I didn't say that, but it's also not true, so that's why I didn't say it. And we were friendly for a minute, and I told her, if Amanda didn't tip you well, then you have my permission to beat on her door and fuss at her. Because Amanda is who got me into DoorDashing. She should know better. She said, oh no, she seemed to tip pretty well. I said, good. And she grabbed up the order, signed the little sheet, and left. And I was checking my orders, and I looked, and there was a drink sitting behind my order. So my order on that side was this big, like, stack of things in a plastic bag. And there was a drink sitting in front of it. There was a drink sitting behind it. And I ran outside and went, hey, excuse me, was there a drink on that order? And she goes, because when she had a second order too, when you have multiple orders on DoorDash, it's really hard to go back and look in an order once you say, yes, I got it. And she went, I don't know. And I went, oh, I could just ask. So I texted Amanda, hey, because I'd already asked her, did you get East Coast? She was like, how did you know that? So I said, hey, did you get a drink with your order? She goes, yeah, why? I said, because your dasher almost forgot it. I flagged her down. And she went, aw. So she took the order. The nice lady thanked me several times. She was very nice, the other dasher lady. And she ran off, and I checked both motors and signed for them and put the little stickers on and whatnot. And I go out, and I see that the backup, instead of being a couple cars close to the truck, here is now all the way back. And I went, oh, God. So I'm carrying these two big-ass bags, and I put one on the hood of the car, open the car, put it in the seat, put the other one in the seat, and I start doing this at the people in the back, and I say no, and I point back up and go that way, because they need to back up and go that way. And the one in the very back goes and backs up and goes that way. Now, mind you, that's a pretty good distance, but they're like, and they start backing up, and I go yes. And this woman who's right behind my car rolls her window down and goes, you know, there's a truck up here that's blocking the way. I said, yeah, that's why I'm telling people back there to back up and go the other way. And she went, well, there's nowhere to go. And I went, no, I didn't have the diagram handy, but I went, there's a cut through right back there. So if they all back up, there will be somewhere to go. And she put her window back up. So I put both of my meals in the car, and I book it down there to where the people in the back and start explaining, hey, you can't, and I look, and they can't see the truck. They can't see the truck because it's just slightly around the corner. See? They're looking this way, but the truck is right there. And the ATM has this little thing that blocks the view of the truck. So they think there's just some idiot that can't make the ATM work. And it's not. It's an idiot who's parked the truck. And he's parked facing... Damn it, it's mirrored on my screen, so it's hard to tell. But he's parked facing the wrong way. What? And I didn't see anybody in a armored car outfit or anything doing anything with the ATM. I don't know if he went in to get some wings or what, but what the hell? So, like I said, I start chucking it back there and waving at people and pointing, you know, go through the cut through. And a bunch of people back up. And one woman puts her window down and goes, what's going on? Like, there's a truck. And, like, I've been running. So I'm at a problem. Like, there's a truck who's got everything blocked off up here. And if we don't all back up, none of us are ever going anywhere ever. And she went, well, should we wait? It should. I'm like, it's been there at least 10 minutes, probably longer. And she went, oh. So she starts backing up. And then this, there's one of those women that's so old that you wonder how they're still able to turn the steering wheel. Like, she looked like a stiff wind would blow her over. I'm sure she's a badass, because my Nana was a badass when she was 1,000,006. Hang on, there's a sneeze forming. No? Okay. But she gave the impression of, you know, like and she would fall over. And she rolled the window down and like, what's going on? And I went, there's a truck that's got everything blocked, so you got to back up. And she went, Lord have mercy. And she put it in reverse and started going. And I was like, yes. And as I run back up, the woman who was right behind my car rolls her window down again and goes, well, there was nowhere to go until just now. And I went, yeah, because I got everyone else to move. I hate smart-ass people. And so, or dumbass people in this case. How is it that I hate, they sound like the opposite, but they're not the opposite. But anyway. So, as I'm getting in my car, or as I'm walking up to my car, I see a car pull out that's actually facing the wrong way. Because she had managed to turn around. And it was the other DoorDasher who was still stuck. She was the closest person to the truck. And I went, oh no. And she gave me one of these as she went by. And I hopped in the car and went that way as well to the cut through, so we could go up here and then go out that way to this exit. Now, I went about a mile up the road, missed my turn, had to go down another half a mile, do a U-turn, and come back and go deliver. It was like 5 or 6 houses down. And come back to go right past East Coast Wings. So this was another, like, 5 to 7 minutes. The truck was still there. And I was like, what? So, yeah. But by taking some initiative, rather than just sitting there going, I could see what the problem was and how to solve it. And I convinced a whole line of frustrated-ass strangers to work together to solve the problem. If the people in the back back up, then everyone in front of them can also back up and we can all get out of here. And it just warmed my heart that all of these people, even the one asshole, was able to get this figured out. And yes, and I, saved Amanda's drink because I spotted the drink sitting there for the Dasher. So yay, I was very helpful tonight, but I also helped myself because, well, I had orders that needed to be delivered, and the only way that I was going to get the orders delivered is to get everyone to work together. So it's entirely possible that this was all completely self-serving, but it wasn't entirely self-serving because a bunch of people who would have been sitting there for God knows how long, because they sat there for way longer than they probably should have, were able to get it together and go. And yay! So I helped stop like a low-level from spreading. Yay! And I got people their food. And yeah. So that's my story of an actually positive DoorDashing story. Thanks to the jackass driving the Loomis truck who just parked there for no reason. I don't know what that was about, but punched in the dick. It's okay, and I hope you like my little drawing. If you like my little drawing, feel free to go to patreon.com/themanapool and become a lifeguard so I can devote my life to drawing horrible, not-to-scale diagrams. I will not be doing that, though, but still, go to Patreon. But all right, I hope you all have a fabulous, insert time that it is right now that you're watching this here, and be nice to people.